Hello everybody, welcome. I am here at Universal City Walk and it is a rainy night so far. It's only just sprinkling and it might get a little bit worse, I don't know, but I'm just kind of here to try to have a good fun at Islands of Adventure. I'm going to head over to the Islands side. Usually I feel like we go to the Universal Studios side, and this is the first time we've been over to Islands in quite a while, so I'm kind of just want to have a good night. I don't even know what we're going to end up doing. Especially with the rain, a lot of the rides shut down, especially on the Islands of Adventure side. It is not a good park to be at in the rain, if I'm honest. But I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Got here to Islands of Adventure. It's still raining just slightly, but we are here today with a huge crowd of people. We've got like 15 people here with us today. Family and friends have come into town, and we're just going to hang out. We're actually going to come back, and we're going to be doing another episode tomorrow. I think over at the Universal side. I'm not 100% sure, but that's going to be a longer one since today we only have like an hour. But a lot of them had to get their passes, and so we figured we should come today. Spend a little time getting the passes. One of the bad things about summer coming to an end is that the parks start closing a little bit earlier. You can see right here, Islands of Adventure closes at 9 o'clock. And right now, it is 7:30. So I only have an hour and a half to do some stuff in the park. I don't know what I'm going to get done. But I hate that the parks close earlier. And I feel like Universal closes earlier than Disney quite often. Like even during the summer, like it was barely open till 9, sometimes 10. Or maybe one park would be open at 10, other parks open at 9. What's up with that? Universal, that's one thing I could say. You need to open your parks a lot later. You need to keep them open. Although, to be fair, Halloween Horror Nights is coming up and it'll be open super, super late for that. But I just wish it was open a lot later. Because I like being at parks like super late till like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. Or even like having like special hours that I can go to. So, I don't know. I'm not a fan of summer ending because then all of a sudden the parks will close at like 5 or 6, and then you can't even get over to the parks if they close at like 6. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I wish it stayed open later. I don't know what you think. If you feel like you agree with that. Even Disney this summer was not open very late, like hardly ever. So I miss those days. Early, opening up super early, staying super late. I'm ready for those days to come back. And we are in the park finally. We had to wait a little bit because a few people had to get their passes. Like I said, we're here with a large group of people. And so a couple of them had to get their, go to will call, and it took a while. But we're in today. This is going to be an interesting video because I'm basically just walking around wherever they're wanting to go. So this is going to be kind of a fun exploratory day today. I kind of want to see what other people do in the park and how fast do they move through the park? What do they do? What order? I mean, we're not going to be here for very long today, but we are coming back with everybody. So it's kind of going to be an interesting day for me because we're getting to hang out with like 15 different people. And I get to see how do other people navigate the parks? And what rides do they want to ride on, and how long are they willing to wait for lines? Because I'm usually only willing to wait like 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes if it's a really good ride, but not much more than that. So I have a feeling I have some long waits in my future. Probably not too excited about that part, but still, it's going to be fun hanging out with family, hanging out with friends. Let's have a good day. Now, I'm not sure what happened when we got here at around 7:15-ish. We kind of stood around. We were waiting for a few people to show up. And there was really nobody trying to get into Islands of Adventure. It was kind of empty. Nobody trying to get in. Both parks close tonight at 9 o'clock. And so But right around 7:30, all of a sudden there was this mass influx of people, and all of a sudden the lines to get in were extremely long at Islands of Adventure. I mean, like 30 people deep in every line. And I'm not sure, like I can't figure out what happened. The only thing that I can think, see, usually Islands of Adventure will stay open until 10. Universal closes at 9. So usually there's like a mass influx of people that will shift from Universal over to Islands of Adventure when the park closes at 9 because it's open for an extra hour. And then if you try to get on the Hogwarts Express to come over to Islands of Adventure at that time, forget about it. It's like an hour-long wait. By the time you would get on Hogwarts Express to get over to Islands of Adventure, that extra hour would be gone already. But tonight, since both of them close at 9, I don't really get it. I don't know what it was. The only thing I can think is that people are coming over here to see the Hogwarts Castle light up. The sort of projection show that happens at Hogwarts Castle when it gets dark. I mean, there is a fireworks water show over at Universal too. And maybe just more people are interested in coming over here and seeing the castle projection in the evening. I don't really know, because it's not the free parking thing, because you get free parking at Universal Islands after like 6 p.m. It does vary throughout the year what time that cutoff is, but you do get free parking. But that was at like 6 o'clock today, so it's not like it was like if it would have been 7 o'clock, I could see why there would be a big influx because all the people coming in at 7 for the free parking, but. I don't know. It's a puzzle. I'm flummoxed. If you know the answer, if you have any idea what could have caused it, I'd love to know. Even the people at the gate were like, I don't know what's going on. I have a question. Do either of you know where we're going?
To Hogsmeade.
I mean, I know we're walking in the general direction towards the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. But is that where we're going?
We're trying to find Jake.
Oh, okay, so my youngest son and his friends are also here, and we're meeting up with them right now. So is that what we're doing? We're trying to find them? Oh, okay. All right, so we got more people joining the party. This will be fun. We just walked past the Halloween boutique over here at Islands of Adventure, and they didn't stop. And like every fiber in my being was pulling me to go into that store to check out the new Halloween Horror Nights reveal merchandise that's in there. And I didn't get to do it, so now I'm shaking a little bit. Just kidding. It's not that bad, but now I'm like, I want to go back there. So maybe we'll hit it on the way out, or maybe we'll hit it tomorrow. I don't know. Allegedly, Max and his friends are over here by VelociCoaster. There it is. I wonder if we're gonna ride it then. Maybe. Whoa, take it easy, VelociCoaster. So yeah, we're gonna head over here and see if we can find them. Pretty good view of Hogsmeade from back here. I love VelociCoaster, man. That's a fun ride. Okay, I'm searching. Man, there's a lot of people over here. Wow. It's only a 45-minute wait, man. There's a lot of people sitting out here not riding the ride. I feel like there's more people out here not riding the ride than there is in the line to ride it. Which does make sense, which is one of the things I really like about this ride, is that because a lot of people are afraid to ride it or just can't ride it because they get sick or nauseous or whatever, the wait time never ends up being that bad for this ride. Okay, I don't see them anywhere. Where are they at? Are they in the line already? Ah, here's the crew. I found them. Somehow I walked right past them. Look at them raptors up there. What do we got? What do we got? Where's Max? Hey! There he is. We are officially getting in line for VelociCoaster. Let's do it. I love this ride, and at nighttime it's even cooler. Now the telltale sign for how long the line is going to be at VelociCoaster is how far does it go back into the bramble back here. I mean, it's looking pretty long so far, but depending on how far back it goes, we'll see. I just realized that we are in line for VelociCoaster, and we are with some people who have never ridden VelociCoaster. I'm excited for them. If you make it back alive, you have to tell us what you think about it. I love this ride. This is what I was talking about. Like, if this if you come around this corner here and you see back there full, now you know it's a long line. But it's not. We didn't have to go all the way back here, so that's awesome. It won't be very long. It'll probably be like a half an hour wait, maybe. It said 45 minutes, but I say it's probably gonna be like a half an hour. It won't be too long. We're getting closer. Them Velociraptors. Wow, it's really loud right here. Dr. Ian Malcolm's New York Times bestseller, How the World Will End.
Raptor Close Encounter.
I see you looking at me. Oh, he just looked at me. He wants to get me. I need your impressions. So,
Life changing. Absolutely life changing.
yeah?
Yes.
VelociCoaster
awesome.
was the bomb, right?
Yes. Very
I'm telling
much
you, for a straight roller coaster, like I don't think it can be beat. I
No.
mean, it could be
No.
beat, but I don't think it is beat.
Nope.
Right
Not
now.
currently. Not currently. It was life changing.
That's awesome, right?
Yes.
Well, VelociCoaster was a total hit. Everybody loved it. Now we're actually heading out. We're in City Walk because the park's closed. And now is the dreaded part of the night, which is where do you eat? Because we didn't do a reservation. If you don't do a reservation at City Walk on the weekends after the park closes, you're really not going to get to sit at a restaurant and eat. You're not going to be able to sit down. You'll have to wait like a really long time. A lot of times they don't even accept walk-ups, depending on how crowded it gets. There's really not a ton of quick service options. There's like a hot dog place over there, which is pretty good, right? We've done a review of that. There's Red Oven Pizza, and then there's like sort of like a little food court, but it's always so crowded this late at night. The food court has like Burger King, Moe's, Panda Express. There's like a bread box or something there. I don't know, this is always the hardest part. Like usually we just end up leaving to find like something quick to eat. Because trying to like get something at this time, no, we didn't plan this very well. We didn't plan it very well. So we've now tried every quick service place that we can find, and the lines are like over an hour long. And so we're all standing here trying to figure out, what do we do? See this like giant group behind me? That's my group. And we don't really have any idea what to do. I feel like we're going to end up just leaving and eating at like McDonald's. Well, we gave up. We tried. It was not happening. There just wasn't anywhere to eat. So we are leaving, and we are going to grab some fast food on the way home. And maybe we'll plan this a little bit better next time. You know, when you have 15 people, probably not the best idea to wing it when it comes to Saturday night dinner. But anyway, it was a fun night. So overall, it was a fun evening with family and friends. We didn't get to do a whole lot. We did VelociCoaster, walked around a little bit. VelociCoaster took most of the time that we had left, but you know, we'll be back, so it'll be fun. And it was kind of fun just kind of palling around and seeing like what other people do and how they do it. But otherwise, we will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us to this evening on this fine evening. It did stop raining, so that was awesome. But again, we hope to see you again tomorrow. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. It was a little weird episode, but whatever. Until next time, the Noble Way.
It's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.